Pure Vets Haul Junk Removal, Stafford, Virginia. Hope wherever you are, you're staying busy and making money in junk removal. Guys, do you think junk removal videos hurt the junk removal industry? I've never thought that, guys. I was reading a post by someone in one of the junk removal business owner groups this morning who said that, in his opinion, junk removal videos where junk removal entrepreneurs talk about how much money you can make in junk removal is hurting the industry. Guys, I don't think so. I mean, I'm really only aware of a few individuals who make videos in the junk removal industry and talk about how much money they make. I made it a point early on, guys, that I would never talk about the amount of money that I make in my junk removal videos, because that's alluding to the fact that you could make the same amount of money. And it's not fair to do that to an individual who's in a totally different market and is potentially hurting for money, okay, maybe down to his last dime, and then he watches a video of someone talking about you can make millions and trillions and zillions of dollars in junk removal, and anybody can do it, guys. That's not a fact. Everybody's market is different. My market here in Stafford, Virginia is a really unusual market, guys, in the fact that we don't slow down. We are so close to Quantico, United States Marine Corps base, that the influx of new Marines coming in regularly is tremendous, guys. And then there's always those Marines and government workers who are leaving the area to be reassigned. So my market is extremely different. Typically, in the areas around the country where it snows during the winter and it gets very cold during the winter, it slows down tremendously. Mirror that to a state like California, where it's, sunny and 75 degrees year-round. You're always going to be busy. So everybody's market is different. On top of that, guys, not everybody comes to the junk removal industry with the same level of salesmanship, sales ability, or business knowledge. Many of you guys have never owned or operated a business in your life. You don't possess the sales ability that maybe someone who comes from a sales background has. So I made it a point to never elude, and there's all kinds of other reasons and factors why, our markets are different, and you may not make the same amount of money that I make here in Stafford, Virginia. But that's one of the reasons, guys. I never wanted to put false hope in the minds of anybody who watches my videos and express to them that you can make the same money that I can in my particular area. There are a ton of junk removal businesses in my particular market that I've seen come and go. There was Junkzilla, there was Dr. Holloway, there's ABC Junk. Those junk removal companies, if I remember correctly, I think the longest standing one of those three, and there's actually four, I don't remember the other one. I think the longest standing junk removal out of the four was perhaps Junkzilla. They lasted about a year in my market. So, guys, realize that everybody's situation is different and nobody is guaranteed to make money in junk removal. But do I think that videos hurt the junk removal industry, generally speaking? I don't think so, guys. I preach to a lot of you that one of the best ways to get your name out there, okay, to get a solid foundation in your specific market is to make videos. Guys, YouTube, where the majority of us upload our videos to, is probably the second or third most popular search engine, okay? Google being number one. I don't know who's number two, but I doubt it's YouTube. But I'm going to say that YouTube is the third most popular search engine. And in order to get our name out there, guys, we have to spread our message on as many platforms to reach the consumer as we can. So why wouldn't you take advantage of a free platform that would allow you to reach potentially hundreds of thousands of new customers, and it doesn't cost you a cent. I can tell you what it is, guys. I know that you know without a shadow of a doubt that you should be producing videos. I know that. Everybody knows that, guys. But it's typically because a lot of you out there are afraid to make videos, guys. I've spoken with probably hundreds and hundreds of entrepreneurs, and I talk to 2 to 3 every week. And a lot of you realize and want to get into making videos, but it's terribly frightening for you to make videos because you might think, well, you really don't have anything to say. Okay, maybe you're not talented enough, you believe in your mind, to get in front of the camera. Maybe you stumble and stutter when you're in front of the camera. Maybe you've tried it and you just didn't like the way it came out. Guys, I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you to make videos to grow your junk removal empire. Making videos about your junk removal journey is one of the absolute best things you can do for SEO and ranking. And like I said, guys, I always go back to the fact that it's free, guys. And even if you look like crap, okay, even if you believe that your video is crap, it's okay, guys. Eventually, just like anything else, you will get better. The more you do something, the better you get and the more comfortable you become. Like I've told many of you out there, when you're nervous, when you're uncomfortable, it's only because you've not rehearsed enough. You've not practiced enough. Get in front of the dog, get in front of your wife, get in front of your in-laws, and practice, 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 guys. And I'm just gonna give you a quick tip. It doesn't have to be, your videos don't have to be about teaching lessons, okay? You can merely start off really nice and easy and slow. Say a few words at the beginning of your junk removal job. Say, hey, we're gonna remove this refrigerator here for a customer who called us out yesterday. If you have a refrigerator and you're in Stafford, Virginia, or wherever you are, reach out to us. And then show them, guys. Show them your job. Show them what you're doing. Show them your guys in uniform. Show them your truck, if your truck looks good and it's wrapped. Because we always want to lend our image to professionalism, guys, expertise. That instills confidence in the customer. And at the end of every one of your videos, guys, if you have a website, which you should, talk about your website and how the customer can visit your website, where they can visit your website. Give the customer your telephone number. Also mention the areas you serve. But when I find, guys, that junk removal entrepreneurs are bashing individuals who make videos, and then I delve a little further, I dive a little deeper to see their presence on the internet. I look at their website. How professional is your website? I look at your Yelp. They're not even on Yelp. I look at Google. They don't seem to be utilizing Google AdWords, but they're complaining that junk removal videos are ruining the industry. Guys, if you're doing everything you can to promote your videos and you're still not getting work, if you're on Google AdWords, if you're visiting realtors, if your vehicle is wrapped, if when you arrive to a customer's home, your guys look professional, sharp haircuts, uniforms, your truck is washed, your truck is clean, it's a newer model, it looks professional, you look professional. If your marketing, if your advertising is top notch, guys, if you're doing all of that and you're still not getting business, then maybe it is the fact that junk removal entrepreneurs who produce videos are saturating the industry with individuals getting into junk removal, and they're taking away work from you. But if you're not doing all of that stuff, everything else, all of the many, many, many ways and things that you need to do to spread your message on every platform and way, if you're not doing any of that and you're complaining that you're not getting business, guys, maybe look in the mirror. And maybe it's you. Maybe you need to make the change. Guys, making videos can be intimidating. I get it. But the benefits and rewards that you receive through promoting your junk removal business using videos is tremendous, guys. Listen to me. I believe that in this day and age, 2020 moving into 2021, Google AdWords is the cream of the crop. You should be doing that. You should hire a marketing firm or person to create great looking marketing and advertising collateral. You should have a professional building a top-notch website. I understand websites can be expensive, especially a really good one, but it takes money to make money. And on top of all of that, guys, on top of all of that, start producing videos to grow your junk removal business. I promise you, it will do wonders to help you build your junk removal empire. I can't tell you how awesome it is when I arrive at a customer's home and they say something to the effect about watching my videos prior to me arriving. Closing the job, okay, leaving the customer satisfied starts from the very first hello when you pick up that telephone. And everything you do in the interaction and the engagement with the customer speaks to your level of professionalism and customer service. It's difficult enough these days to build a connection with the customer because you need a connection to close the deal. And I can't tell you how many times when I ask, how did you find out about Vets Hall Junk Removal? They said, I stumbled on one of your videos. And when they watch my video, they hear my voice, they see my demeanor, they see my face, I am starting to build that connection already. And when I arrive at the customer's home to give an estimate, my connection is 75% done. It's made, guys. All I need to do is add the final touches while I'm engaging the customer, being courteous, showing up in a clean vehicle, wearing a proper uniform, sharp haircut, looking like a professional, sounding like a professional, not a junk man. There are too many of you out there, guys, who are complaining you're not getting work, yet your whole image, your whole persona is one of a junk man. Guys, 75% of building the connection between me and my customer has already been done because the customer watched my video. It's easier for me to close the deal. It's easier for me to make that connection to close the deal because of my videos. That being said, guys, last bit of advice I can give to you, if I wanted to summarize it, is start making videos for your junk removal business. It doesn't matter if you're nervous. It doesn't matter if you feel you're terrible in front of the camera. It's okay, you will get better. But if you don't start now, a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now, when your competitors are closing the deals, when you see your competitors all over YouTube promoting their junk removal empire, guys, you have missed the boat. Rock me, rock me, rock, rock steady. Rock me, rock me, rock me, rock